This Predators movie was the perfect amalgam of daddy issues. Hey, what's up, guys? Chris, talking through the movies. I just got through watching the Predators Killer of Killers, and just in time for Father's Day, I have to say, right off the bat, it was a great movie. I watched it last night. I was in bed. It was like after midnight. Me and my wife, we were ready to go to sleep, right? And I was like, you know what? I want to watch like 5-10 minutes. Took less than 5 minutes for me to go. This is awesome. Just in time for Father's Day. Right off the bat, daddy issues all day long. First, starting off with The Shield. This took place, I believe it was 841 BC, I believe, or AD. I can't remember. AD. And a Viking tribe, a woman on a mission for revenge for a man that made her kill her own father, and the father said, avenge me. And she goes on a rampage towards the person who's responsible for her father's death, all while being watched by a predator. And then once the numbers get whittled down and the predator realizes who the king or queen dingaling is, this predator attacks and they go back and forth. It was very sad though. I'd have to say the daddy issues was thick. Then moving along, you go to, I believe, what was it, the 16th century, 15th century of Japan, and you see two brothers who were pent against each other by their father. Daddy issues, right? And then he just straight goes into ninja mode. What Predator has always been missing was ninjas. And once again, this on a revenge quest, one brother going after the other, and you see once again another Predator just scoping the area out. I think that the Predator was kind of impressed. Like that was an amazing jump. That was an amazing move. That was stealthy. I love that. I like that. I like this dude. I like what I'm seeing. You're gonna die. I'm taking you out. Seeing a predator go against a samurai and a ninja and all this, it was amazing. It was everything you think it should have been or you wanted it to be and more. The third story took place in 1941 to 42. There was World War II. A young man who was able to go one-on-one with the predator, not mano a mano, not on the ground, but in the air. You see a predator whose mission was to, test out human technology with their aerial ability, military combat in the air, dogfighting, I think is what they call it, right? So that was very unique. It was like, okay, they broke tradition. It was like, we're not just going to send a predator out there and just make you fight, and outsmart them on the ground. No. This is all about the air. So to see this young man physically would not be able to take on a predator, right? But you saw that he was able to outsmart the predator based on the mechanics of being the best pilot, I guess, out there, right? These three warriors, the Viking, the samurai, the soldier, it was shield, sword, bullet. Whenever we watch these movies, right, we always see that you defeat a predator, you get to live happily ever after. No. That's not the situation. Turns out you beat a predator, you get kidnapped, you get frozen sometimes for hundreds of years. And the killer of killers is the people who have defeated predators. You three are killer of killers. You will fight to the death. The winner will face the ultimate predator. This dude was 3 stories tall. To me, it kind of makes the predators seem a little like bullies in a way, because it's like, dude, you're like 3 stories tall and you want to fight a little bitty weak human. Then you got the Easter egg at the end. You probably already been spoiled on it, but I'm not going to spoil it here. Check it out. You see a previous warrior from a past movie is also frozen and probably waiting to be awoken to face go through the trial of being one of the elite killer of killers, right? So what this movie told me was that there's a lot more story out there to tell, and that Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover are still alive. because it seems that when you take out a predator, you are immediately abducted and frozen, and that's it. You have to now go through the trial. So, will we see this in an upcoming Predator movie? I kind of hope so. I kind of wish this was a live action movie. This story was amazing, but in the animation form, the Blue Eye Samurai type of style, it's kind of reminded me a little bit of Spider-Verse. It was perfect. The three stories and how they came together almost reminded me of the Animatrix, but how it came together at the end was perfect. And I'm hoping for a sequel. I'm hoping that we get past Predator, the young lady from Prey, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny Glover. Maybe they'll be a team, right? And they'll become the Killer of Killers Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. Like I said, I'm sorry, daddy issues. So the first Viking, I think the story I told you about the daddy issues with their person made her kill her own father. She went out on a revenge tour. The second story I said was the samurai emperor put his two sons, pent them up against each other to see, I guess, who would be the strongest to be the successor and to take over the empire. And the third story, Bullet, young man, well, it wasn't like a bad relationship with his father. He learned how to listen to machines and the mechanic, as a mechanic, the things that he worked on. His father was a car mechanic and was able to figure out what his car's trouble was just by kind of feeling it, closing his eyes and just holding on the steering wheel. And you can feel the car. And he's like, your engine's flooded and stuff like that. And the son was able to have the exact same ability for planes as well, because of the lessons that he learned from his father. A lot of father situations, right? Like I said, this movie came just in time for Father's Day. So I loved it. Killer of Killers, father issues, it's great. Go watch it with your dad. I recommend it. Killer of Killers, Hulu, you did it again. Outstanding work. I want to see more of this type of content, hopefully live action. But if we just keep getting it in animation form, outstanding as well. Guys, I'm giving this one a 8 out of 10 rating. The animation, the stories, the direction, the editing, everything was great. The different types of predators that we got to see, the expansion of the lore. We didn't just go back, we went forward, we went back and forward again. So I loved it. Guys, go watch it. It's on Hulu. Let me know what you guys think. And until next time, guys, comment, like, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.